here from Salvation Wave, and this is day 11 of the September daily draws. Let's see what message we get today. And I'll be taking the first card from the Mystic Palette Tarot Muted Edition, followed by an Oracle card from the Scenes of the Witch Mabon Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. We have the Hermit. Great card, a great Hermit card there. We might need some guidance, some illumination, and we're going to find it by... I love the fact that his face is like almost in between the trees and the forest. We're going to find that enlightenment, that piece of knowledge, information, guidance that will help us move forward. If we close out distractions and have a hermit moment, draw aside from distracting things, listen to that inner voice within us, connect with that, connect with the universe. If we can go into a forest or any kind of natural surrounding, connect with nature, that might help too. And listen. And the important thing is to connect with ourselves and to listen, to shut out the distracting voices and noises and the clamoring for attention that the world is full of, and our perhaps daily lives are full of. It's drawing aside from that to be still enough, to be quiet enough to listen to our intuitive voice. We've had that a lot, haven't we, through the readings, and it's important. So maybe we need a time to isolate ourselves temporarily, not permanently. We don't want to become too reclusive, even if that might seem very attractive at times when the world gets too much for us and we... it gets to a state where we just want to shut it out and not have anything to do with it. We're meant to be a light in the world, but to retain that light that we can shine into the world, we need to first find it within ourselves. And that comes by taking that personal time to draw aside, connect with the universe, connect with the natural world, connect with ourselves, and listen to that voice that often gets drowned out by the other voices around us, which is why the hermit moment, as I like to call this, is very important for us, because then we can finally begin to tune ourselves into it again. And it's like a retunement, a realignment, and we can put ourselves on the right frequency to receive the right signal and the right message that we need. And we will, it's almost like the light we get might be a light bulb moment, that comes on, the cartoon depiction of somebody having a bright idea, with the light bulb over their head suddenly turning on. And it could be that kind of revelation that we will get, or it could just be a gentle, quiet knowing of how we need to be and what we need to do when we return back into the world, into our daily lives. So it is a hermit moment, as I said, otherwise we become too reclusive. We have got to go back into our lives and into the world with that light and knowledge that we gain from this moment. So it's like almost a strategic retreat from the world for a time to get the thing we need to go back and to be more effective and to grow and to maintain our ability to function and be effective in this world. So often we can get so weary, so tired, so jaded, and cynical of things. When we look at the news, we look at our lives, we look at the people around us, we look at the situations around us, and we it all becomes a loud noise and it's deafening sometimes. And that's why we need to get to a time when we can draw aside from that and listen to what's important, to realign ourselves to what's important, so we can come back to those situations and do what we can. We can't necessarily solve everything, but if we know what our part is to be, at least we feel that we're shining some kind of light into the darkness. And that's what this is for. This is the purpose behind whatever hermit moment we get. So that's the message of the hermit. Okay, let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Whiskey. I'm not suggesting that we turn to drink, although the odd medicinal drink may be okay if we're, unless we have health reasons where we can't have alcohol, perhaps we're on certain medication that we're not supposed to drink alcohol with. But, moderation may be the key in that. And people do drink, don't they, to, have the odd drink, maybe a shot of whiskey and it brings a warmth and it helps to relax and release some of the tension. And I'm not saying alcohol is the solution here, but this represents something that do the things that help you to relax, draw aside, go and connect with nature, as I was saying here. So what does it say here? It says life shouldn't be sipped, should be sipped slowly with intention. Be patient as the vision reveals itself. And in this hermit moment, that's what I'm saying. Don't rush it. Don't rush the hermit moment. It says here, life should be sipped, not should be sipped slowly. Like whiskey should be sipped slowly, really. I mean, people do knock it straight back, don't they? But then it's a bit overpowering then. You're supposed to be sipped slowly with intention to savor the taste. You only usually get a shot, a small amount in a glass. You enjoy every drop of it by sipping it and getting the taste of it and enjoying everything. And that's what we should do with life in general. Savor every moment, but also when we have these hermit moments that this is about, we should make the most of that moment. We shouldn't just rush it, but we should savor every drop of that hermit moment with the intention of getting what we need and to be patient with it. Because it says, as the vision reveals itself. The vision or the information or the light will reveal itself, but it may take a bit of patience. It may take a bit. We can't rush that process. So we draw aside and have this moment, and the moment lasts as long as it needs to. No less, no more, in order to get what we need. And we should enjoy the moment, that every part of it, and not rush it, is what these cards are saying. Okay, so that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 12. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.